Shenmue 3 is the most infuriating game. And by that I mean, I tried it, I fell asleep, I asked for a refund, got denied, tried the game again, and I fell asleep again. Also, Nick Cage did this better on National Treasure. Just let me give you a taste of what we're dealing with here.
I need help with something.
I have nothing to say to a stranger.
Can I talk to you about something?
Shenhua, what's up?
This is Leo. He's a friend of mine.
For real?
I need help with something.
I have nothing to say to a stranger.
What? She just told you who I was. This is a shame because Shenmue 1 and 2 have glowing reviews on Steam. This franchise is regarded as one of the first open world games. Unfortunately, Shenmue 1 and 2 weren't on sale, but 3 was, and for $3, what could go wrong? We overlooked this village setting and, I'm about to make a name for myself here. Alright, first thing, this game was clearly meant for controller, only because these inputs are all out of whack. That's I, J, K, and L. I, J, K, and L are weird enough, but go into the book or menu, and to change pages, it's F, X, C, V. My god. I was trying to figure out how to lower the volume, and the main character just started running. He said I was killing daylight and started running on his own. What's with the Nelly band-aid? I like it, but still. Look at this continue screen. K and L are such weird inputs. They're not even on the left and right as the no and the yes are located. But the graphics are beautiful. Still, there's so much to gripe about. Like, look at one of these alternate views you could do. All you can see is the back of the guy's head. There's another positive, however. There are multiple versions of actions. Like, watch me pester this random house. Every angle is different.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone there?
You'll quickly realize in this game that 90% of the things your character says are questions, or he repeats what was just said to him but in question form. It is infuriating. Here, take a listen.
Your house is pretty far from the village, huh, Shenhua?
Oh, yes, I suppose you're right.
Is there a reason for that?
The quarry could be one.
Sorry?
The quarry.
Do you know what the dragon and phoenix in the quarry were for?
No, I don't.
But your father carved them, right?
Yes, he must have. He wasn't alone, though.
What do you mean by that?
They must have taken generations to complete.
So, you think your grandfather worked on them too?
Yes, possibly even further back than that.
Have you heard any stories about them?
Not a single one. My father always said he'd tell me when I got older.
Then, how do you know
Bro,
it has
spit
so
it
much
out.
history?
Well, everyone in the village has history.
The villagers?
Yes. Generations of stone.
You gotta be fed up by now with all these questions. But oh, just you wait for the question of all questions.
They've been here for ages.
Oh yeah?
All of that was in the same cutscene. But now I finally have control again, and son of a...
Is this a dojo?
Long ago, many great martial artists traveled here, from all over the world. But no one comes here nowadays.
Is that so?
Bro, what did she
You should
just
come
say?
here to practice when you have time.
Is that okay?
Are you a new trainee?
Sorry?
The people of Bayou
Honestly, while I was
Village
editing this, I was
centuries.
laughing at how ridiculous it all was.
History.
Did you say centuries?
You can polish your techniques.
So, you'll let me train here?
So this old man lets me fight in his dojo. Wait, what? What are these controls? A, B, X, Y? Those aren't anywhere close to feeling natural. After I button mashed in a complete panic, I found that shift did this kick, and that's all I had. Until I found this punch. And then, it was on.
Stop! That tickles.
Eventually I beat the brakes off this guy, and immediately I got
shall
recruited.
have a name tag prepared for you. You will start from the lowest rank.
Rank?
Oh, you thought we were
You
done
can
with the
make Chinese
questions.
medicine with it.
So, you can turn this into medicine, huh?
Bro, do you even
Like
listen?
this. There are lots of herbs growing in Bailu.
Where do they grow?
They're all over the place. but you have to really look for them.
Oh, really?
There should be special maps at Uncle Tao's shop.
Someone actually made maps?
There are so many cutscenes.
I would like to know. What's the tall tower just past the village square?
Yes, that's the bell tower.
What is it for?
We ring the bell if there's a fire in the mountains, or if something dangerous is encroaching on the village.
Is that why it's so tall?
But y'all know what I do on this channel? I follow NPCs.
Excuse me.
So I had to check them all out, and oh my god, every single interaction triggers a cutscene. Anyway, this drunk guy might be the only NPC I cared for.
They're not drunk. Who said that?
So I decided to follow him, but he didn't do anything. Overall, the NPCs in Shenmue 3 seemed lifeless, like this guard whose route I kept blocking. And that's a shame again because you have fans of the original 2 games saying things like this. NPCs with routines, destinations, and overall purpose to their actions were a huge deal in the first games. NPCs don't feel like they have much of an agenda, as most of them will just stand at a location throughout the whole day. Nobody to watch in the mornings on their way to open up a shop, nobody to play darts against, no other people actually working at the harbor, etc. Wait, you could do all that stuff in the first 2 games? I gotta play those, why am I playing this? And the reviews for the game I bought say things like this: do not buy this waste of a game. What have they done? Screw this game. This game is torture. I haven't been this bored 30 minutes into a game in a long time. I'd rather fall face first into my cat's litter box than listen to 1 more minute of this game's dialogue. Asking Questions Simulator. You see, that one is painfully true. Shenmue 3 had gamers so irritated that they're writing poetry. No, I mean like literal haikus. Some of the NPCs appear to have roles, like this old lady cooking, and I admit, the animation loop looked great. I interrupted her just to see what would happen, and she really did stop cooking.
Hey,
What is it, dear?
Only, where'd the food go? Ah, I see. You might think that's a pretty smart NPC, but if we forward all the way to nighttime, she is still cooking the same 3 brats.
hey.
Yeah, and then aside from that drunk guy, this little girl had the funniest walk I've seen on an NPC. When night came, I tried to look for the drunk guy, but he was gone. My patience was paper thin with this game already, but this might have been the straw that broke the camel's back. Check out every time I walk on this platform. I'm not cutting anything or slowing or speeding anything down. You gotta be kidding me with a loading screen every single time. So yeah, that's all I could muster. 1 dojo fight, and I gotta work on my horse stance for the first 2 hours or so. I guess there's nothing left to do but to talk to this old man.
Where did you come from, young man?
What?